It's time for Sunrise as we get cracking on football. We've had it all on the netball and the Ouyen United Kangas. They've got a new gym too. I see that Caitlin Vine was chatting about that earlier on. This is exciting stuff, and the fella that'll be hitting the gym every day of the week is Andrew Wilsmore. G'day, Andrew. How are you?
G'day, mate. I'm back. I've had more days off than a public servant with only a half the wage. Back and keen to get into it, my friend.
Oh, you are. How's your training going at the new gym in Ouyen? Are you getting a fair use out of the facility there, Andrew?
Mate, it's only just started up, so there's an induction process at the minute you've got to go through before you want to go in and shift a bit of steel, but it's just going to be a fantastic asset to the community. A lot of work, years and years have gone into it, thousands of hours of volunteer work, but it's a very impressive setup, so really wrapped in our new gym. It's going to be excellent. The boys will be able to get in there and rip the shirts off, get in front of the mirrors, and make themselves look impressive.
Yeah, so Andrew Wilsmore, just don't get a membership for him, you gym coordinators, because if he rips his shirt off, no one wants to see that, do they, Andrew?
There could be everyone running out the door, that's for sure.
Good stuff. They're running out the door as Redcliffe's beat Imperials 14-14 to 8-8. A good win at Brian Waitman.
Yeah, just a really competitive round of football last week, wasn't it? There was, I think, 10 points in it was the greatest margin over the three games. So, yeah, just a really, really tight game. And, yeah, they got there in the end. So, yeah, hats off to them. Excellent job.
Yeah, good effort from them. Robinvale Euston 12-9-81 over Wentworth 11-10-76. And they had their best side back, Wentworth, and still got nailed by those red and whiters.
Yeah, got Jared Brander back. I see he kicked 4, so he's going to be a huge asset to them running into finals. So, but once again, I speak nearly every week. Isaiah Johnson, he kicked another 5. Look, the secret to beating Robinvale is to stop that bloke. I know it's easier said than done, but you just got to shut him down. But yeah, Brander kicks 4 up the other end. Johnson kicks 5, and Robinvale get another win.
I do. South, very competitive with their new coach. 12-12-84 to 11-8-74 against the very powerful Swallows. Yeah,
excellent effort. No one really saw this coming, but change of coach. Maybe, a little bit of a change of attitude with the boys. And look, just a fantastic effort from South and under Tyler Curtis and his other co-coach. So, yeah, really impressive effort there. I think they might win a few towards the back end of the season.
Reckon you're on it. And this is a big, big win for the Ouyen United Kangas over Merbane. 7-8, 50 to 6-7, 43. How about that three-quarter time score? Locked away at 5-4 apiece. The defensive action, though, of the Kangas has won another match in a low scorer. You blokes know how to lock them down.
It was a terrible day for footy, an absolute howling gale blowing straight across the ground. But in the end, we got the win. Very hard fought, really tough, scrappy sort of game, and as you touched on, nearly a defensive game from both sides. But we got there in the end. It was a battle, but a couple of excellent goals late in the game got us over the line, and then we pushed a couple behind the ball to seal the win. So that's 4 out of 5. 4 out of our last 5 won, so we're on a little bit of a roll, and our slow start's probably going to hurt us, but at least we're stringing a few together now.
Yeah, Samuel Mead's been really good in that the 4 or 5 wins, just getting the 2 or so goals a game, just enough up there when you're in a low scorer to be very damaging. Reid Stevens also with 2, Dale Wilsmore, Corey Gregson, probably his best game for the club, and very good effort from Jeremy Rohde and Nate Bull on the other side from Merbane. Tried very hard, and Leckle is always hard to stop up forward. And we go to the next grade here, and it is the reserve grade. And those Merbane blokes proved to be just a little bit too tough in the final analysis. They've got a really, really good group there. 6-13 to 2 points from your blokes. But I see the young junior lads that you've been promoting up have been going really well here.
Yeah. The up against the top team, Merbane they're an excellent side. So going to take some stopping. So once again, the boys just tried to use the ball with that win, but I thought it was a really good effort. They battled really, really hard. They've been playing well under Coach Toddy Barker. So, look, it was a really solid effort. I know he was disappointed in the loss, but the boys certainly tried their hardest and weren't disgraced. Thank God they didn't kick straight.
Yeah, very good. Michael Harradine, very good for them, and a couple of goal scorers in Deal and Robertson, a couple apiece. On your side of the ledger, the coach Barker was in great form. The big ruckman Jeffries does well. Spawn having a good patch here this season. Ryan Monaghan, a good try, and Adam Rowan in the better players there. Into the other match that was played, the 14s. While we don't get a scoreline on this, how did the boys fare in this game?
Had another win. Yeah, they're playing really, really good. Those overage players, really helping them out. And, they've had another one. So they're really enjoying their footy. They're getting some wins on the board. They obviously don't get the points, but I really don't think that matters to them too much at all. So, ripping win there. They're really enjoying their footy, the boys.
Finn Brown and Corbin Copeman. Adam Grace, another one of the Grace kids that's got some talent. Harry Scott, Bowden Hastings and Kai Weathers, some talent amongst those kids who will all, I think, make a real difference in next season's competition. We look at this week's matches, and we've got round 13. The moment of truth is here. It's at Underbull. Is it Ladies' Day?
It is Ladies' Day. So, yes, everyone heading out to Underbull for another one of our marquee games out there. So the girls we've got all the tents set up and everything's ready to roll. So we give the girls a weekend off for all their hard work that they do. So Ladies' Day, I think there's 80-odd tickets sold already. So there's going to be a few socially excited ladies towards the end of the game or the end of the night, I'd imagine. But look, we just really want to show our appreciation. So Ladies' Day, game at Underbull, and we're all looking forward to it.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, the word socially excited, I'm actually not going to ask Andrew Wilsmore for the ladies' benefit what socially excited actually means, but the ladies are going to be a very, very good day, and the side that you picked for the seniors match is going to be an absolute ripper because Mildura is your opposition. A win here puts you right in the hunt. A loss gets really tough to make the finals. I was looking at the side and I see that Benny Mole's gone back into the full back line. I noticed that the great man from Underbull is not back there to take his place. So still an injury in your best back six. Yeah,
look, we're actually pretty short at the minute. There's a bout of the flu that's run through the club, which has absolutely knocked everybody flat on their back. We've got some injuries. Obviously, Timmy Gloucester with a hamstring, so we've lost our full-back. Cale Barker's still lost our centre-half back. We've lost our centreman. Kane Stevens is still out. We lost our full forward a month ago. Really up against it this game. Look, it's going to take something absolutely special to get over the line. We do have our home ground advantage at Underbull, so hopefully a few of them get lost, can't find the ground and don't make it on from the opposition, but going to be a really, really tough game with who we've got to pick from. We are incredibly short in both grades.
Yeah, great to see Big Andre in the side. Dave Jeffries comes up from the twos to take a full forward. He's big, he's strong. Jake Grigg is there too. Corey Gregson takes his place. Samuel Mead on a wing is a pretty interesting selection. Billy Katnak coming off the bench has been very good in his senior matches in recent weeks. Blake Smith, another youngster too, getting his opportunity at senior level. And Tom Headley into centre half back. Going to be good to see how he goes. A younger team that they're putting out, the Ouyen United Kangas, and this is an opportunity to shine against a very, really good side in Mildura, which is very well led by their coach Sam Kerridge. We're going to look forward to it. The twos come up against Mildura's twos, and I think actually a chance here for the twos, even though you're shorter players.
Yeah, they should. On paper, we should win. We've had a couple of good wins against them. I think is it 5th and 6th on the ladder or something like that. But once again, it'll depend on who we can get on the park. I know selection. There was everyone walking around hiding, trying to get out of the road because if you were spotted, your name was going on the bit of paper. And there's a few blokes there that they're trying to drag out of retirement. But at the minute, I don't think we have a bench. So incredibly short, and I'm hoping that something will pop up in the next day. But look, the boys, if they can get a team out there, I think they'll win. But once again, it's going to take a monumental effort from everyone that pulls on the jumper to get the chocolates in that one.
I think it will be the 14 boys to come up against the might of Mildura. And, of course, at this age group, they're second on the ladder, so it'll be a good scratch match. Your guys going well, actually, at this level with the overage boys. So it actually could be a really good scratch match.
Yeah. There's a couple of really good kids. You touched on Finn Brown and Corbin Copeman. his family originally comes from Walpia. He lives in Mildura, travels down and helps us out every week. The kid is a superstar, really. He's going to go a long way. Got tremendous skills, so he can hang around for the next 20 years if he wants. He's a really good player in our under-14. I want to touch on our under-10s. Remember I said that the boys were doing push-ups in the rain 3 weeks ago? They've won 2 in a row now. They, after getting belted all year, they've come out and they won their last 2, which just goes to show, hard work and a little bit of expert guidance, and they're playing really well. They did have a ring in, which I also want to touch on. Young fella come across. He comes from the famous Burns family down at Tempe. Very, very good pedigree down there. Young Jimmy Burns. His father played 171 games for West Perth, I think it was, over in the Waffle. So he came across and played for us. Mate, I'm telling you, in the 2032 draft, pick 6, West Coast, because they'll be off the bottom, Jimmy Burns. The kid is a freak.
Hey, the way that you're bringing him into the Ouyen United Kangas and with a salary cap, he just may well be flown across from Perth to play for the Kangas, this young Burns. But I'll tell you, did hear a rumour that because of the shortage in the reserves numbers that you were seen in the new Ouyen gym doing some weights to get prepared for another game of football to the old fella.
Yeah, might just add one more to the collection, I think. We'll see how we go. But hopefully not. Hopefully not. They won't need me, but you never know, mate. You never know. Stranger things happen.
Andrew Wilsmore, the mind boggles about you doing a weight set in the new Ouyen gym. We'll catch you next week.
Cheers, mate. Look forward.